Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Simon and today I am joined not by my mother, it's my sister, Mini Louise, also known as Miriam.
That's my actual name, yeah. Miriam.
Did you enjoy that intro?
I did, yeah, no, I loved it.
She's thrilled. And we're going to be doing something that I haven't done on the channel for ages, but also is going to have a bit of a new twist. So Miriam has gone through the bookshelves downstairs and had a nosy through my shelves, which is something I used to do on the channel quite a bit. And she's picked 5 books that I've read, but she's also gone through the bookshelves in here to pick 5 books I've not read that she has.
Yes.
Is that the way that we...
Yes.
I came up with this and I can't remember how I've done it.
Yeah, no, that's what we decided.
Did it take you a long time to pick?
Yes, it did.
It did.
It did.
She almost missed her crumpets.
To be honest, I did almost miss my crumpets. It was a travesty. I think it's because of the sheer volume of books that you both have and haven't read.
Don't you shame me.
It's
Don't you
quite
come
impressive.
on here shaming me.
I think I should.
Okay. Anyway, so that's what this video is going to be, along with a lot of shade from my sister to me. My little baby sister. So, shall we go through the books that I have read? And I said to you, pick ones that you've either read and loved, read or hated, are interested in finding more about. You can, you know, taunt me with them, goad me with them.
Taunt.
And, yeah.
Okay.
Taunt, is that not the right word?
Yeah, no, it is. I just...
Goad is a good one
Goad
as well.
is a very good word.
It's a very good one.
I'm just surprised because you're using quite good vocabulary, if I'm honest.
Book number 1.
Book number 1. I have one that I absolutely loved.
Okay.
My sister, the serial killer. There's a reason that I picked with this one.
Well, I hope you're not a serial killer. I would shop you.
Not because I relate to it.
It's by Lincoln Braithwaite, but also I will say this is a Louise Savage favourite too, and a Simon Savage favourite.
I was going to say, can we start with the parallels, please?
Well, you picked it, not me. Also, we were in West Kelly Bookshop on Friday, and when Miriam saw that there was a new Lincoln Braithwaite, I thought she was going to explode.
I've never been so excited in my entire life. Because I wasn't expecting one, and it was there.
And it's got cursed in the title.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry.
Sorry, yeah, I absolutely love this. It's just beautifully written.
It is.
I want to hear your thoughts, please.
Well, I love it. That's why I've kept it.
Yeah. This is weird, that.
Well, no, because I won't lie. There are a few books on those shelves downstairs that I have because I want people to see that I've read them, rather than actually that I've enjoyed them.
Performative.
I have slowly got rid of those.
Yeah.
But there are some that I still have because I'm like, I want you to see that I read that absolute brick of a book.
Yes.
But I need to possibly let that go because I am running out of space down there.
You really
just like
are,
I am here. Yeah. And I am hoping to do a video at some point of my problem areas on my bookshelf so that people can see, because it's not just this room or downstairs, as Miriam will attest, it's kind of every room that you go into, although the lounge doesn't. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, I love this. I love books set in Nigeria.
Me too.
I'm fascinated by it as a country. I love the fact that this felt like a thriller but was also beautifully written, and I really like a literary thriller. I think the way it looks at siblings and your dedication to most of them is lovely, even when they're serial killers. I thought it was a really gripping...
Absolutely. And I think the relationship in it was really genuine, wasn't it? It felt right, dealing with a narcissist sibling.
I can't imagine
what
that's
like. I've got experience
of
that one, haven't I?
There's no way to talk about any of our other siblings. They're not here to defend themselves. No, I really like the book. And also, I love the fact that, if you notice that in the sunglasses, it's someone holding a knife. Yeah, somebody
holding a knife. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, love it. Loved that
Well
one.
chosen. That started off well.
Good start. Next is one that I haven't read, and I want you to tell me why I should.
Oh, now I'm shocked you haven't read this.
Yeah, me too.
Because you are a Juno Dawson fan.
I am, and it looks like a very me book, doesn't it?
And also, Miriam once interviewed Juno for a podcast that I used to post when you were about 14?
When I was
so about 40 years ago.
Not that long.
No, not really. About 10 and a bit.
10 and a bit,
so this is the prequel to Juno's Her Majesty's Royal Coven series, which is all about witches hired by the government who are living in the UK now. And this takes us back to the Tudor era and to the OG head of the coven, Anne Boleyn, Queen Bee.
Love that. Okay.
And it's brilliantly done. There's really great illustrations throughout it. And Her Majesty's Royal Coven has finished. I did an event with Juno last month or the month before, but there may be some spin-offs that come from periods in history, or also Juno did say if in 10 years no one's reading any books by her and like she's desperate, then it might be like a Spice Girls reunion. Just suddenly, oh look, they've all got back together.
Let's go back to that one. Yeah.
So but you're a big fan of Juno.
I really am. Yeah, I really like how Juno writes. Big fan. But I just saw this and I was like, I can't actually believe that I don't already have this book.
No, I'm shocked. And actually, I thought I'd given you that one, but I didn't.
You gave me the first.
I gave Mum a paperback of that one.
Oh.
Yeah, well, because she'd read the other three. So again, another author where that's a triple recommendation.
And I think that doesn't actually happen that often.
I know, because people are asking if I could do a video with you about why we have similar tastes, but
I
don't know if we always
do. We do.
Oh, we'll find out. Depends what else you pick.
Well, that's true. We might end up agreeing on everything.
Although the 5 that you're going to recommend are on my shelf, so in a sense, I don't know what they are, I should say. Like, I don't know what these are. Miriam's put them in very... Well, one's in a lovely tote bag. This one's just thrown under a cardigan. Just to keep it real. What I love about Juno is she can write really serious themes, but with this brilliant sense of humour.
That's what I love about her writing.
Witchy and witty, I would describe these books
as. Well, it's like you're describing me.
Well, witchy maybe. I don't know about the witty. Anyway, thanks.
Exciting.
Lovely.
Right.
Book 3.
Again,
I feel like I'm going to get trolled now.
You know what? I'm gonna change it up a bit. Here's one I have read. My Year of Rest and Relaxation.
I feel like this is about to go downhill.
Why is that?
I just feel like you're about the way you delivered that then was threatening.
Threatening?
Mildly threatening. There was a real... there was a bit of a sassy, snarky smirk.
Snarky smirk. Go on. Tell me your thoughts.
Well, no, because you clearly don't like it.
No, I don't. No.
Do you hate it?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Have you read
really
Black
not
Boner?
a fan. Yes, and I absolutely loved it.
Okay.
It got me back into reading after a bit of a hiatus.
Because I remember I was reading Black Boner when we went to Wales together, and then you were quite keen to it, and it's really done. So why didn't I? Right, this is going to be me guessing why I think you don't like it. Very privileged main character.
Yes, but that's not.
But I think I'm saying these are reasons that I think a combination.
That's not a absolute,
Spends a lot of time a bit asleep. Well, not asleep, but like out of it.
Yeah.
And whining about why they need to be out of it.
Yeah.
See, privileged character, that's what I'm mean to.
Yeah.
And I bet you didn't like the twist at the end.
No.
But I don't want to give anything away to anyone.
I also didn't like the fact that I can deal with
I just need to apologise. I think I did really Marmite burpee then. I'm so sorry. We just have Marmite and crumpets. We are
I'm just
that way.
Marmite at you.
Okay, so it's fine.
It's fine. It's just a
imagine a Marmite
cloud.
fog.
I read it immediately after Lap Boner because I
loved
loved it so much that I was like, I need to read all of her stuff. And I have liked pretty much everything else that I've read. But
I need to hear. I want reasons now.
My reasons are not a lot happens. I'm not invested in the character. I don't relate to her in any way, apart from the fact that I am a bit lazy. I found her petulant, and I think that's a purposeful choice. But I think it also then means that you just you don't really care about her. I'm not invested in the way that I should be in her story and in her life.
See, I'm intrigued because you said something in there that I've now forgotten, but it was a really good point, and I wish I could rewind what you just said, because I went off on different tangents. But that thing about not a lot happening, I get that, because it's about a woman who literally just wants to sleep and keeps putting herself into drug-induced sleeps because she's trying to cope with trauma and the world at large. I think it's fascinating about trauma, this book.
Yeah.
I think there is a bit about, it's a bit of a book about how difficult it is to just be living in this time. But I think there's something else that you said, petulant, I would agree with. But I don't think you have to, that was it. I don't think you always have to empathise or feel a character is like you to enjoy a book.
I agree with you.
And I think the point that she's not particularly likeable is kind of, for me, added to it, because I don't want to read books all the time about bad things happening to good people.
No, me neither.
I think, so that's where I found that one
the
interesting.
issue...
It's not my favourite of her books, I will say.
I think the reason that I disagree with you is I actually love an unlovable.
You disagree with me?
It's very easy. I usually love an unlovable protagonist. I love them. That's my favourite genre. But I hated her. But not in a way that I was like that gripped. It was actually also, just a bit of a dislike. I was like,
meh.
Really
a bit meh about it.
Boring.
I didn't feel that way about this book.
I did.
In the comments below, are you Team Miriam or Team Simon on my year of rest and relaxation? I think you'll probably win because I know this is a very pun not intended Marmite book.
Oh! Back to the clouds.
Oh, the fog. The Marmite fog. Okay.
So that was an interesting one.
Of the books that I've read.
Yes, this is one that I haven't read, but I know that people in my life really, really like it. Like Friends. Can you imagine me having friends? Crazy.
Do you?
Yeah, I know.
That's new.
At least 3.
Newsflash. No, Miriam's very popular, insanely popular, some might say. So, Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Mellows. I love this book because this hits that sweet spot between commercial fiction and literary fiction. Yeah. So, this is about Cleopatra and Frankenstein, or Cleo and Frank, who meet after a New Year's Eve party in New York. And I love the way New York is described in this because I love New York. And I like it when New York's quite often, actually this is quite an interesting depiction of New York too, but I like it when New York is gritty. Like I don't like it when it's like it's polished, too sheened and shiny. I think sheened is actually a word, but we'll run with it. But this has that gritty element, and we meet them. There's a big age gap between them. It's a whirlwind romance. But what's fascinating is as we follow their viewpoints of their relationship, we also get to meet all of their friends around them and get their viewpoint on the relationship is different, but also get to know their stories. So it kind of becomes quite a patchworky tapestry kind of novel.
Yes, yeah.
I really, really, really like it. And also her second book, Blue Sisters, is a really interesting look at
I've
sibling
seen
relationships.
That on shelves, but I haven't.
Yeah, but I thought this was great, and it did. It was that book, kind of book where I was propelled to read more and more, and I was gripped by it. But I was also really in admiration of the writing, and I love the characters, and I love that she writes characters that are tricky and not perfect and quite. They've got quite a lot of foibles.
Yeah,
I'm using all the
that's
words
a brilliant word. What is going on?
Thank you so much.
Is it a Marmite?
Hair flick. Yeah, it will be. Just that fresh Marmite.
Just that fresh Marmite.
Yeah, you can tell if
well, I want to read this now. Then you've
well, you should.
Me.
Well, you can't have that copy because it's signed to me. So.
This guy.
Oh, is this the last one?
This is the last one of this selection. Hagstone. I read this very recently, and I'm genuinely really interested to hear what you think of this.
Well, I want to hear your thoughts first.
I want to hear your thoughts first.
I think you don't love this.
I think you might be wrong.
Oh, that's interesting then, because somebody, again, this is another Marmite book.
Marmite book.
Can I just say, that hot pink, delicious.
It is beautiful, isn't
actually,
it? I haven't got the...
Don't keep me to hold this up, but that also has hot pink on it. And so does this.
It's also boring.
No, it's not. No, this one isn't.
This one isn't.
So, this is all about a woman who lives on an island. She's a bit of an outsider on the island.
Yeah.
There's a commune on the island, which is also full of outsiders.
Yeah.
And she watches what's going on. She's quite a voyeur, and yet she's also very aloof.
Yes.
And she's got lots of layers of what may or may not have happened to her in the past going on. There's also, and this is one of my favourite things about the book, this weird noise.
Yes.
That just happens.
Yes,
on
I love that.
The
I love
island.
that. I love it.
And it's hard to talk about this one because it could get into spoiler territory.
Yes. Yeah.
But I was...
Did you love it then?
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it.
Okay, I don't know if I was expecting that. I
wouldn't have kept it if I hadn't.
Well, that kind of defeats the purpose then.
No, it doesn't, because you control me, because you could have picked books that you really hate that I love.
There is actually one book on my shelves that you could have... that I don't love that I've kept, which is Silence of the Girls.
Yes, but we've already talked about that one.
Possibly. But I've kept that because it's the American edition. It's so beautiful, even though I didn't actually love it.
I wanted to pick ones we haven't actually talked about.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so could you just...
Well, can you now talk about this then, please?
Okay, so I absolutely loved the character, the protagonist in this book. I thought she was tricky and problematic and weird and so well suited to her setting. I thought the descriptions were absolutely stunning. I think the descriptions of setting were just beautiful.
Yeah, she writes really beautiful.
Like really vividly, absolutely stunning. I loved the mysteries of like the sound and what goes on in the commune. you know. But when I had a look at reviews of this book after I finished reading it, I saw loads of really negative ones about, I think it was about the kind of pace of it and the plot.
Is this? See, I don't like to use the term slow burn because I don't think it actually is that
no,
slow
I
burn
don't
of a book.
either.
It's
I
the
think
sort
it's
of book
subtle.
that broods.
Yeah.
It's very brooding, and the atmosphere builds.
It's
a
very
book that builds
gothic.
as it goes.
Yeah.
It has that gothic disposition.
Rambling. Oh my.
It's the Marmite.
Sorry, what is happening?
Also, I should say this is not sponsored by Marmite, but if Marmite do want to sponsor,
honestly,
would love it. Although they are doing too caramel Marmite, I can't deal with
what
that.
is that?
But anyway,
back to the point.
It builds really subtly.
Yes.
And I think there's an unease to it, but also it's not the sort of book that answers every question you might want answered, and I think that can really frustrate some readers.
Yes, and that's what I loved about it, because I think the plot really reflects the character, reflects the island, reflects the setting. Like, all of it is just beautiful.
Yeah.
The structure of the book matches the character in the book.
Yeah, and also I don't know if you noticed it, but I felt like the island matches the character in the book. Like it's this wilderness trying to be tamed, but it's just its own entity, and
it doesn't quite.
Is the book set now? Is it set in?
Yeah, that's what I loved as well.
Like, is it dystopic? Is it?
It's so unclear about what world this island is.
It's quite a foggy book.
It is. It is. It's beautiful. Yeah, I loved it. So yeah, interesting.
But it's one of those ones where I know that I've heard the same thing, where people have been a bit like, I'm not sure about it, or I liked it, and I can understand
it's
that
one
stance,
of those ones.
But I loved it.
Yeah, I want to go back and read it because I think I will have missed things.
Yeah, and also I think the hardback cover's better than the paperback.
Yeah, I do. I'm really jealous because I've got the paperback, not the hardback.
So that's about it.
Yeah.
So anyway, now we're going to move on to 5 books.
Let me just remove the cardigan.
That Miriam is going to recommend from my shelves. I don't know when I'll get to them, but I'll try. Right, what's up for OC?
Up first, The Colour Purple. I was really, really surprised when you said you hadn't read this. I'm not trying to out you. I am trying to out you.
I think everyone knows that I'm out.
Yeah, in that regard.
National Coming Out Day was actually
that.
yesterday.
Well.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Yeah, I was really surprised when you hadn't read this. I think it's a really...
I've meant to read it for years.
Important read. It's absolutely tragic. Which is... It's quite...
I like a tragic book, though.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to read, but I think it's an important one. And I think it's one that gives you a lot of perspective. And it's a banned book, so we should absolutely be reading it.
Yes, we absolutely should be reading banned books.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. The voice in it is beautiful. And it's just a really important piece of literature. I've got to have respect.
Yeah, I do want to read it. And also I've been meaning to read it, especially because there's a musical adaptation. A musical adaptation of it that I really want to see, but I'm always a great believer in reading the book first.
Yeah, me too. The only thing that frustrates me about this book is the fact it's the American spelling of colour. And
I only found out yesterday from Your Beloved that they dropped the U because it cost extra to print one letter.
That's why a lot of American spellings are shorter.
Goodness me,
I
you learn something new
I know,
every day.
I know.
Lovely, okay, right, I need to read.
Stuff.
I need to shove that one up the TBR.
Probably, yeah, up the TBR. Oh,
to be read pile.
Right, got you. Okay, this one.
Oh yeah, I know.
Reservoir
you love this.
Bitches.
You just wanted to say
I
bitches
just wanted
on my
to say
channel.
bitches on this
I knew that was the reason for this. No, I also know that you really love this.
I really, really enjoyed
you
it.
You talked about this in a video on someone else's channel, didn't you? I believe.
Yes,
so
I did.
Someone's duplicating content on the internet.
Yeah, that's appalling, actually, isn't it?
Shameful. Anyway.
I am ashamed.
Why should I read it? Why should I read this short story collection?
I absolutely loved the characterisation and the voices that were created in all of these tiny little
I should say this
segments.
by the way. It's Reservoir Bitches by Dalia de la Curda, and it's translated by Heather Cleary and Julia Sanchez.
2 for 1. Love
You
it.
need to, and also big up to Scribe for having their translator on the cover.
Yeah, because that should happen more, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should.
I loved them because there's a whole range of different kind of genres in the stories. Like, they're not all just kind of similar. There's some fantasy elements, there's some angry feminist literature going on. Shocker, I know, because you can kind of...
Oh, imagine you enjoying that.
But yeah, I just loved it because it was quite eye-opening to me about the about kind of cultures that hadn't considered as well.
I like a book that enlightens you. Even if it's like a hard thing to learn, I love the fact that you learn it.
Me too.
I also know that my good friend Cole is a massive fan of this book.
Yeah. I loved as well.
Also, you've chosen hot pink again.
I know. I don't know what's going on.
She's a magpie for it, which is odd considering all she does really is wear black.
What I loved as well was the fact that even though I didn't know much about the culture, that there was so much in there when I read it that was so relatable and so just universally female, which I really loved.
Well, I need to move that right up the TBR, don't I?
Need to get on it, actually, Simon.
It was longlisted for the International Book Club, but didn't get shortlisted. A collection of gritty, streetwise and wickedly funny fiction from Mexico.
Yeah.
Gritty, streetwise and wickedly funny. That's like me. I'm going to get told off because I just slapped the book down, sorry.
Yeah.
It
needs to have more respect, doesn't it, actually?
It scares some viewers' cats.
Does it?
Sorry, I feel bad. It's because I'm not...
feel
Anyway,
bad.
moving on.
I don't think you'll be surprised that I picked this next one. Brainworms.
Oh, it's hot pink yet again.
I'm looking at the pile and I'm like...
Now, I feel like this is a great recommendation for now because it's spooky season.
Spooky season. What I will say before I say anything else is this is extreme body horror.
Okay.
It is quite extreme in nature, but
does it make you feel icky?
Yes. There were two moments where I was reading this book where I actually like physically recoiled and threw the book because it was so extreme in the
extremist of ways.
Extremist of ways, exactly. Absolutely loved it. It's absolutely gross. So many worms. Just so many worms, Simon.
Have you read Eliza Clark's new short story collection?
No.
There's a very wormy story in that one.
I don't know what it is about worms. They just freak me out, and there are so many. But it's brilliant because I think it's you know that whole thing about kinks and kind of quite extreme sexual behaviour.
Can I just say the only time that sexual stuff comes up on the channel is when I either have Mum or my sister on here. That might be a lie now that I've just said it, but I think predominantly that's when those.
You know what? Send him the red receipts of when he's talked about sex, please, because he needs to be shamed. He needs to be shamed publicly. So
lots of worms,
gore,
ick,
disgusting, and at the end, I'm not going to give anything away, but I love the nod to Lovecraftian horror. I loved it. I've seen again because I do a lot of reading reviews after I've read a book to see if I've got a different understanding of it than other people, but I was reading through reviews and it's again really Marmite. People really loved or really hated the last section of the book. It's really kind of split people, but I absolutely loved it. It's just so Lovecraftian and comes out.
Right, you've read Lovecraft, we get it.
I actually haven't read much Lovecraft, but anyway.
Anyway, let's move on before we have.
I said much.
You've said what you've said.
I said what I said.
She said what she said. She won't apologise.
Next one.
Penultimate one, I think.
Penultimate, yeah. Boy Parts by Eliza Clark. Funny you've just mentioned her. How weird. How weird is that?
But I do know that you like her.
I do, yeah. I really like her.
And I have only read two. I've only read two of hers now. I've read two of her books, but I haven't read her debut.
Yes.
Can you face the people, please? Sorry, I'm just excited to talk about this book.
So, Boy Parts. This did what I wanted my year of rest and relaxation to do. In the way that we have a problematic main character, okay? She's very traumatised. There's a lot going on mentally. She's an absolute narcissist. I would consider her quite privileged. She ticks all of those boxes, but despite the fact I hated her, I was rooting for her all the way through. I loved it. It kind of, I don't know if I'm completely out of whack here, but it gave me, probably, I mean, I usually am, but it gave me...
Tell the people.
Sorry. It gave me Patrick Bateman... American Psycho vibes if it was a woman.
Also, does it cut out all the boring Genesis bits?
Yes. Most importantly, yeah. She's very Bateman-esque, but I think not the same because all women have dealt with certain traumas and situations, which means that they can't end up like Bateman.
But isn't it also about a woman who takes pictures of men's
yes,
parts?
Yes, so that's her
the premise.
That's her job. Well, her art.
I'm excited for this. I read She's Always Hungry earlier this year, which is her short story collection, which I was talking about, which has the wormy story in it. I thought it was brilliant. I read Penance and really admired it.
Yeah.
But I didn't love it as much as I wanted to.
Right.
I'm really intrigued with this because I know so many people who my friend Tess has recently read this and obviously loved it as well.
I was disappointed that I finished it. I wanted it to go on longer.
Wow.
Well,
speaking of longer, we've talked too long now, so the next book. Please.
I love it. Please read it if you haven't. Next one, and it wouldn't be me if I didn't pick up a Greek retelling.
Miriam's a classicist.
I am a classicist.
Just like Louise Savage Muses.
There are a lot of similarities there.
There are. I mean, you look similar. Listen, you do. I remember Mum at your age. That's what I'm saying. So, what is I have? You also have Deirdre Barlow glasses though, and did do her hair in a perm. So anyway, Electra. Why is this a particularly successful classical myth retelling?
Because it's got 3 voices in it, and they are all so different. Like, they're beautifully characterised. They're beautifully different. I love anything Jennifer Saint. I'm a massive Jennifer Saint fan. I absolutely love her retellings because I think she's got a similar she's got a similar idea of what like the settings and the characterizations of mythology that I do. Does that make sense? Like,
Maybe,
I feel like she pictures it in the same way as me. And has the same understanding of character 9 times out of 10 as I do. I just really, really enjoyed it. I mean, I
think I've got all of them on the shelves. Shameful.
It is shameful.
Shameful.
It is absolutely.
I need to correct this. Also, I've seen Electra on stage. Oh God! So what
you won't stop mentioning it.
I took Mum, and Mum said it's the best adaptation of a tragedy she's ever seen. However, we are going as a trio to see a Greek tragedy, which is the Bacchae at the National. And what's interesting is Miriam's a classicist. I'm not, but I have seen more Greek tragedies than her.
Yeah, you also have 16 years over me, though, don't you? Really?
Outrageous. 5, maybe. Anyway, we'll move right on. So Jennifer Saint, I need to make. I've met her. She's lovely.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
You just met one of my favourite authors.
Yeah.
Even though you've read like nothing she's written.
No, but I gave her a massive hug because I know how much Mum loves her writing and how much you love her writing. Yeah. Is this a particular favourite myth anyway, or?
Yes, because it's.
But does she do as well with the ones that aren't such favourite myths?
Yes. Because I read recently Atalanta, and I didn't know a lot about Atalanta at all. But I absolutely loved it because she describes Artemis right at the beginning. Don't worry, it's not any spoilers. But she describes Artemis right at the beginning, and I was already instantly like interested because, again, that's how I pictured her in my head. You know, it's just I absolutely love her writing. I think her descriptions are really vivid and they stay in your head. So when a character's mentioned, you'll remember how she described them as you go through, which I think is the sign of a really beautiful piece of writing.
I've got a controversial question now.
Okay.
Not to do with this book, but just to do with that genre. Do you think there are too many Greek myth retellings now? Because 5 or 10 years ago, there weren't that many.
I think there are a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon, and I think sometimes people don't do them very well.
I've read a few that really haven't. Tell us who are, Miriam. I'm ashamed.
I've read a few that I haven't enjoyed much because to me they're jumping on the bandwagon and there's nothing interesting or new that they're bringing to it really.
But could you mention some other favourites? Like I know you love Clytemnestra.
Yeah, love
We
Clytemnestra.
both love that book.
Yeah, absolutely.
By Costanza Casati.
Casati, yeah. I absolutely
You're a fan of the Haynes?
Love Natalie Haynes, yeah. Just halfway through her new book at the moment.
Went and saw her with somebody who we keep mentioning that we're not mentioning anymore.
Yeah, imagine. Went and saw her with my mum.
Our mum.
My mum.
Our mum.
Mine.
So, to surmise,
Yeah.
some are good, some are not, and you think people should stick
Yeah,
to the Cassatis,
Yeah.
the Haynes, the Saints, and the Millers.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. Which sounds pretty exclusionary, and I hate that I sound like that, but it's just.
Well, you know the
Yeah, I've read a Medea retelling, and it just
not the Natalie one.
It's literally called Medea, and it just didn't do it for me. It turned. Medea, in essence, is meant to be an unlikable. Yeah, I'm off. Sorry. In essence, she's meant to be an unlikable character, and she's meant to be problematic, and she's meant to be doing the most evil, disgusting things that a woman could do. Right? You're not meant to make us root for her when she does those things. And there was an attempt to make us root for her, but it wasn't done very well.
Oh, that's interesting that Natalie doesn't either then. That's good.
Well, I haven't got there yet.
Oh, all right. Well, she might not. She might. Who knows? Mum loved it. But we're not talking about her. She's not even here.
She's not here! Go to Savage Muses.
No, she's Louise Savage Muse. I'm Savage Rage. She's Louise Savage Muse.
But Miriam has been thinking about doing a channel, possibly. If you'd like her to, let us know in the comments down below. Let's apply a little bit of peer pressure. But we need to go because we've got to head to Chester to go and see Chris at the market and get some lunch before you head home. Yeah. And then I've got to come back and get ready to go and see Jade in concert, which I am so excited about.
He just wants me to leave so it can be time to go and see Jade.
No, actually, I'm just really hungry and I really want that Thai green curry. So anyway, on that note, it's bye from me.
And it's bye from me.
And in the spirit of Louise Savage Muses, it's bye.
She's gonna hate that. No, she won't love it. It's a homage from two peas from her pod. Today. It's outrageous. Goodness.